Hey guys, PD here. Welcome to the Untitled Preparedness channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for y'all on something I found at Sportsman Warehouse on sale. Wise Company 5-day survival backpack. Like I said, I got this at Sportsman Warehouse for like 60 bucks. It was on sale, so I don't know what they normally run, but saw it, thought it'd be a great bag just to kind of get, especially with things going on right now. We got the, the coronavirus and all these people, wanting to become preppers, wanting to, stockpile food and everything. And just look and see if this bag is worth the money. Gonna open it up, give y'all a rundown. This is the actual bag itself. It has pockets, it's got straps. I mean, just pockets on top of pockets on top of pockets. It is ACU pattern. This isn't gonna really help you stay as the gray man. Yeah, it's a bag, came with the kit, so we're gonna keep it in this. It's got the little safety orange, strap here thing, whatever you wanna call it. People can see you. They know, hey, somebody in the middle of the road. Not a bad thing, but yet again, gray man situation, you probably won't be using that. Bottom zipper here, some places you can store stuff. It's another big zipper for even more stuff. This bag has a lot of pockets and a lot of unused space. I call this the laptop pocket, but you got, little pocket in here, separator, laptop or whatever you're needing. Bottle pocket on the side, will fit smart water bottles. Got one on each side. When you open it up, this is what you're gonna see. Just bags of stuff. First thing first, this is Wise Company. Some of y'all may be familiar with their emergency meals. This is the same company that does that. So one thing that you get in this, 5 days supply of the Wise Company meals. And each meal is about 4 servings. They say this should be enough meals for 5 days. It's all depending on how you do. End of the world situation, make food stretch longer. Emergency purified water pouches. The last thing, you got all your other stuff. Everything that they have listed here on the box. First off, N95 face mask. Right now, these things are sold out everywhere. Great, I guess, to have right now with the virus that's going around. I have one in case things get worse. Give you a deck of playing cards, you can get lost in your mind sometimes. So having something like this would kind of help with the mentality aspect of it. A bug out bag, 5-day bug out bag, not a big fan of that. No. Yeah, it's not that. But get home bag, not a bad idea. Stainless steel cup. This is for boiling your water, for your cooking and everything else. So it is kind of nice to see this in a bag. Mylar emergency blanket, supposed to be windproof, waterproof, and reflect your body heat. I've seen several videos, we've done it even ourselves, just using it for a tent, using it for shelter. That's not the greatest thing in the world, but hey, it's got it. Next we have emergency poncho. I see more people using these as a shelter than I do actually wearing them as a poncho. So you have aqua tabs for purifying water. It says for these are for about 20 ounces of water. Essentially this could do an entire gallon. Then you got cleansing wipes, wash your hands.
Look at that. So pretty. That's morale booster.
Yeah. So you got a pretty little pack of pink tissues. This is a great fire starter. That is probably what I would use it for. Use them to cry yourself to sleep.
Start a fire.
Start a fire. Toilet paper, whatever you want to use them for. Next we got the hand pressing flashlight. It's essentially the same thing as like a wind-up light. I think that's a pretty cool item to have. First aid kit, ouchie, boo-boos. That's not a tourniquet. Don't get your hopes up. It's not in this thing. Box of matches. Just a little cheap looking, dollar store match. Fire.
This is a 5-item whistle. Compass. You got your flint right here on the side. Whistle. It's got a little signal mirror right here on the inside of the cap. And then your matches kind of fit inside of it. No place to put the side of the matchbox, so maybe take some of these matches out and kind of cut this out and put it down in there or something.
It just seems like a cheap whistle. Yeah. At this point, I mean, we used to all carry around the Jockey Lot Rambo knife that had the survival kit in the back, and that's pretty much it's got everything that's in it. So collapsible camp stove. Don't know how to set it up, never used one before, so this is going to be kind of a new experience for me. Super excited about that. To me, that's what really jumped out with this box.
So if you've seen the Esbit stoves, they're exact same. You can go full stand with them if you've got a big pot, or you can go half stand with them. Put your cup right here. The fuel tabs do fit in here. The thing I don't like is they are open. You know, if they're in here, they're not going to get crushed. They could get wet. They could air out. I don't know how long it takes for them to air out, but they could.
Next, show you all the food they give us. Brown sugar and maple multigrain cereal. Then you got apple cinnamon cereal. Yet again, no Fruit Loops. This right here was something that really caught my eye and I was super excited about. Powdered milk. But I'm originally from West Virginia, and we grew up with my 5 nieces and nephews living with me and my brother and my mom and my dad. We were raised on powdered milk. Not a bad thing. I love powdered milk. It's not as good as normal milk, but hey, it'll get you by. Then you got Southwest beans and rice. I've never tried the Wise Company product, so I'll do a taste test on these and let y'all know. Hearty tortilla soup, got that. Creamy vegetable pasta. Me and my wife talked about it and we said, you know, you could probably ration these out and get 2 people by for 5 days or so, but you know, it is what it is. Take that with a grain of salt because we haven't done it. That's the food portion that comes in this bag. Not a bad deal, in my opinion. Emergency purified drinking water, pouched water. This is 4.227 ounces of water. Not even a full 5 ounces in this pouch. I'm not really happy with the pouched water. You know, we all in our bags carry the Sawyer Minis, the Micros, you know, the Hydro Blues. We carry a filtration system. So bagged water isn't a necessity for us. And the other thing too is with me, they just really give you enough water to make your meals with. Yeah, I mean, not very much at all. Me personally, I would definitely choose to carry a filtration system rather than carry these pouches. I know that, you know, between my house and work, I can find a water source and get water that way. So I don't see a need for these. They're kind of heavy. You're carrying them around. I mean, and they're a pouch. I spent $60 on this, and looking at it, I still think it's kind of worth the money. Here's my reasoning for that though, is because my wife has been wanting to start her own get home bag. And so all this stuff sitting here, I can say, hey, look, this is a good starter bag. We see a lot of issues with this bag though. Yeah. Yes, you have a poncho. Yes, you have an emergency blanket. That's great and everything, but you ain't got no cordage. How are you supposed to tie that up? You're not gonna make a tent. So now you're essentially laying on the ground, hugged up against a tree or whatever, inside of this stuff. Like Brian said, the matches, you know, you ain't got a striker here on the side of it, so matches inside of here won't really do a whole lot of good. Stove. It's kind of the cheap end stove. Everything seems to be more on the cheap end. Right. I still view it as a good start. My wife's literally just wanting a bag she could throw in the back of her car, that if she's out, you know, getting groceries or whatever and something happens, she can throw it on her back and walk home.
Only using what's in the bag, will you survive for 5 days if you were on a boat or living out of your car? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Would I take it in the woods and go camping overnight with it? Probably not. No. But I do have a way to boil water. I do have food to cook. I don't have anything to eat the food with. Would I survive? Yeah, this is like straight up survival. Minimalist survival pack.
One thing I will give them props on this is the big pocket was only about half full.
Yeah. So you've got plenty of room.
You have plenty of room to add stuff that you think you need to it. Make the changes.
It's a kit. What we're gonna do is David's gonna use this kit, and I'm gonna build one about the same price range, including a bag. And that's one of the biggest things is this comes with a bag. You know, you can spend $70 on a bag.
Yeah, easy.
So I'm gonna build a kit for the same price range with a bag, kind of cover the same basics as he's got, and then we're gonna do, whether it's together or separate, we're gonna do an overnight trip. Is it better to buy a pre-made kit like this, or like he said, to build your own kit? So we're gonna try that out and see who does better.
First things first, like I said, I'm gonna do away with the pouched water. I'm going straight to a Sawyer Mini, Sawyer Micro with the 2 1-liter smart water bottles, and that's going to be
more water than
all those pouches. So, gonna change up the fuel tabs. I have no idea how old this deal it really is. So how long it's been open and, you know, free to the elements. So looking at that, look at paracord or some rope of some sort to this, because like I said, Poncho's great, but I'm gonna be in this hugged up against a tree. Do something to kind of make it a little bit easier on yourself like that. Thank y'all for checking us out. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell, keep notified, see what we got going on. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all later.